Hello everyone, my name is Chance Broughton and welcome back to Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. I'm joined once again by Tyler.
Hello.
In the last episode, we did the lounge, and now we can go back and see, I guess, the first Ambidex game along the Pair with Luna route. Also, just a quick note, the when we had to go back and re-record episodes 5 and 6, I believe it is, we just did that. So if anybody was wondering at what point in the game we had to go back to redo it, this was it, between last episode and this episode.
Yeah, so...
That gives you an idea of what spoilers we had while we were doing that.
Yep, all of the Alice You're Out Before to be continues.
Alright, unlocking the door. The thing that keeps the door locked. It says lock. You have the key we found in the safe, right? Yeah, I think so. I'm assuming you know how to unlock a lock. Anyway, there's something I want to talk to you about before we open that door. Well, what is it?
Don't keep us in suspense.
You should probably hear this too, Luna. I want to tell you about the total lunar eclipses. During a total lunar eclipse, the moon is entirely covered by the Earth's shadow. That doesn't mean the moon just disappears or turns black, though. It actually reflects light that's passed through the Earth's atmosphere. But this makes it appear to be red. Essentially, what's happening is that the moon is reflecting the sunset. So the moon looks red during a lunar eclipse. Yeah, I think so. So, why are you telling us this? I just thought I should. What kind of answer is that? Anyway, that's it. I'm done. Hurry up and open the door. Come on. What are you waiting for? Get on with it.
I just took some time, but now you aren't allowed to take some time.
Yeah. Alright, fine. Time to get on with it then. Let me begin my countdown. Oh.
No. Wow.
Wow! No countdown? Why does he never have a countdown when I'm gonna call it, and then he's always got a countdown every other time? It's like the game knows. It's like the game is purposefully betraying me every time I click ally. Another elevator, huh?
Do you think it works?
Dunno. Only one way to find out, though.
Hey, someone's coming.
That took him a while. Looks like Alice, Clover, and Kay.
And Dio, Quark, and Tenmyoji.
The gang is all here. What's going on here?
We ran into them a little bit ago. Well, not literally, of course.
I don't know. With a prowl like that, I imagine you run into a lot of things.
Let me see the map.
Pi quickly changes topic. Oh, sure.
We don't get an explanation as to how we ended up here, though.
I'm also curious as to why everybody was running so hard.
Yeah.
Like, I guess just to be faster. But it almost looked like they were in the panic. I thought they were going to announce that they'd, like, found a bomb or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. All 3 routes end up here.
That's the same as the map we found in the infirmary.
Infirmary?
Oh, we found a map like that too. Ours was in the crew quarters.
That's so. We found ours in the lounge.
Where else
Maybe we
would you
should sit
find
down
it?
for a bit and exchange information.
No.
Actually, I think we've seen this, but can we skip
There's
this?
plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
We skipped all of one dialogue line.
Really? I thought you just went past skip, but...
Did I? I thought I hit
I don't
skip and then it auto-stopped us.
I don't think this is different, and especially for us, we literally just watched this in the, like, redo.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't access it during the elevator ride, but as soon as menu comes up, I'll try skipping again. But I could have sworn... I skipped it and then it auto-stopped
Looks like we
me
don't
at
have
the
a choice
elevator.
Mhm.
We gotta head back. Quark, why don't you show them that note we found?
Sure.
Oh? Did it say something like supplementary rules? Because if it did, we have one too. We found ours in the infirmary.
I think it just stopped because Tenmyoji was talking to Quark to show it instead of just Quark showing it.
Yeah,
Since
and
they
then
were
Kay,
together last time.
Kay had to steal a little Quark's line this time. Yep, that was it.
Yeah. It's the minor differences.
So, this is the lounge.
This time
It
we're going
seems
through.
Zero's notes were telling the truth.
We always go through, I guess, the room you went through.
Yeah. Which is weird because you'd think you'd take the shortest route, but
Yeah.
sure.
Which I think
Getting
would be the
back here
lounge
was easy
always.
enough.
That means we could all go visit the infirmary too.
Or the crew quarters.
Hey, Grandpa, check this out. It's some of your favorite scotch.
Oh, tempting, but I don't really think now's the time.
Whoa, hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Can we... No, we can't
No,
skip that.
this is
Oh,
a
we can
different
auto
room,
it, though.
So,
Yeah. So, in other words, they're
Let's go,
related to
buddy.
each other.
Soon as we get out of here, I can drink all the scotch I want. And you can drink all the root beer floats you can stomach.
Ooh, that's what I want.
What? You're gonna get me a root beer float? But are you sure? Do you have enough money?
Oh, ye of little faith.
enough money
I
for
found
a
a
beer
factory full
float.
of rare earth metals the other day.
Yeah. He's not questioning, do you have enough money for the scotch, but do you have enough money for the root beer float?
Yeah. And also, why would he find a factory?
I don't know. But I mean, Quark doesn't even know what a quark is, so... I mean,
Well,
maybe he
knows
doesn't
what a
have enough
quark is. He
information.
doesn't know anything else related to
Yeah.
that stuff,
He might not be very well acquainted.
which I think
And
is fair enough for a kid his age, whatever that happens to be.
Unless he's secretly a zero, and it's all a bluff. Alright, well this is skippable.
Yeah.
Kay, Quark, and myself each gave one card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyoji. Then we headed into the AB rooms. Is that... Oh.
I guess
I'm just curious sometimes just how little the dialogue they're stopping us for is.
Yep.
Looks like everyone else has gone in already. Think we should head in
Why are
too?
you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay. So now we'll be voting against
An
Alice this time,
ambush
right?
gate has
Yep.
been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What? This game's got a time limit too? Yep. Oh, well, hello.
Geez. There's someone in here.
Oh. Is this what Sigma was referring to last time when he said, "What? There's no one here," when he opened it?
Probably.
What? What? What the hell? Who is this?
Fuck if I know. Look, it doesn't matter who she is. Just get everybody over here.
Yeah, right. Did they all close their doors?
No.
Hey! Guys, get over here! We found someone! There's a lady over here! She's unconscious! I didn't wait for a response, just turned around and followed Phi into the room. We knelt down next to the woman and turned her over as gently as we could manage. All that greeted us was... blood. She's covered in blood. I leaned down to listen at her mouth. Nothing. No breath. With shaking hands, I felt against her neck for a pulse. No movement, just cold skin.
What the hell were you yelling at? What's going on here?
Is she?
Quark, don't look! Somebody get Quark out of here!
Okay. Come on, Quark.
Then she's...
Yeah. She's not breathing, and I can't find a pulse. Her body's already cold, so I'm guessing she was murdered a while ago. Isn't this where Kay and Quark came out of? We're in the leftmost one?
I forget exactly where, but I think they'll show a map of it, sort of.
Yeah, I think it's from where Kay and Clover came out of.
Murdered?
Does this look like an accident or a suicide to you?
Looks like she was stabbed. Don't see a weapon around here, though. That means either the killer took it with them, or it was part of them.
Part of them?
Well, if someone was strong enough and they had metal hands, then they might be able to stab someone in the heart.
Yes, how many people with metal hands do we know?
What are you suggesting?
Although I guess that we could qualify or Kay could qualify, I suppose.
Yeah. Or
It's just a joke.
any robots.
Yeah, any robots that we don't know of yet.
Don't take it so seriously.
Maybe we're all robots.
Whatever. If we examine the wound, we'll probably get a better idea of what the weapon was. Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy. Come on, boys, let's go.
DOK and I gingerly lifted the woman up and carried her to the infirmary. Perhaps he just didn't consider himself one of the boys, or maybe it was something else. But whatever the reason, Temioji only stared. Maybe he knows her? His whole body was rigid, like a rope pulled almost to its breaking point. But it was his eyes that caught my attention. He wasn't staring at us. Not quite. It was more like he was staring toward us. A smoldering spark of something burning silently behind his gaze. It wasn't until we were almost to the infirmary that I realized Temioji hadn't spoken a single word since the moment we'd found the body. I turned to look back at him. He was following us at a distance, his breathing heavy and labored, and his movements slow and shuffling, as if his body was suddenly made of lead.
Glad we had the map for that.
What? Oh.
Glad we had the map for that.
Yeah, we just moved to, like, the adjoining room. So he definitely knows her. The old woman's body was surprisingly light. Carrying her felt almost like carrying an old, dry piece of wood. We set her down carefully in the infirmary bed, as if we were afraid she might break.
Turns out she was a prop made of wood.
She looks so peaceful. Almost like she's just going to wake up any minute now.
Maybe she didn't suffer much when she died.
Let's hope so.
Anyway, I feel a little bad about doing this, but I think we need to examine her.
You mean like an autopsy or something?
I'm just going to have a look at the wound. If we had a coroner, then it would be a different story, but...
Darn it, we need, what is it, Kyoko from Danganronpa?
Oh yeah, the detective, Kyoko Kirigiri.
Yeah. Where's she when we need her?
What?
I have a medical license.
You're a nurse?
Forgot about that. Actually, yeah, Luna can maybe figure out more.
Yeah, I was thinking of the nurse for a second, so I was kind of confused when you said Kyoko.
Oh, right. Yeah, Mikan?
Yeah.
You're a doctor?
Well, I'm not exactly a coroner.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Are you really going to perform an autopsy? Oh,
Can I look?
I won't really be doing it. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an ATOM. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Oh yeah? And just how the hell do you remember that?
Because Alice, Clover, and I examined this entire room.
So you think you can use it to perform some kind of autopsy?
Yes. I think I should be able to manage that.
Luna ran the scanner over the body, then turned back to the terminal. The display filled up with text, most of it rather technical. Sex, female. Estimated age, 65 to 75 years. Diagnosis, deceased. Cause of death, exsanguination. Estimated time of death, 3 to 4 hours. That's not enough for the body to get cold. Damage trajectory. Weapon entered through 4th intercostal, piercing heart. Wound characteristics. It's clean, continuous. 1 sharp, 1 blunt angle. Wound cavity, 150 millimeters, length 30, wound width 3. Based on the characteristics described above, there is a 95% chance the wound was caused by a sharp, single-bladed instrument. What does it mean by 1 sharp, 1 blunt angle? Does that mean she was hit twice?
I'm not sure exactly. I remember being confused by that, too.
Huh. Yeah, I don't really get it. Oh, come on, it summarizes it at the bottom. What's it mean by instrument? Was she stabbed with a clarinet or something?
It means a tool of some sort. A knife, probably.
In other words, she was stabbed in the heart, right?
Yes.
Well, I suppose that clears me of suspicion.
Sorry, but no.
Why? Please, don't tell me you think my hand can somehow turn into a knife.
I told you that was a joke.
Then why am I still a suspect?
We found the old lady in one of the AB rooms, specifically the one farthest to the left. Before we went in there, only 2 other people had been in that room. You and Clover. Only one of you was conscious.
Fi, please, stop joking around. I assure you, there was no one else in that room besides Clover when I woke up. She must have been put there later.
But the door was locked, right? I don't think anyone could have gotten in without the key.
Perhaps, but there was a hatch on the ceiling, remember?
Yes, there was.
Yeah, but it was supposedly closed to prevent any shenanigans.
But Zero said he'd locked all the hatches.
Well, if he was telling the truth, nobody could have gotten in there after you 2 left. Which means...
You fucking bastard! Why'd you kill her, Kay? I knew it. You're him, aren't you? You're the real Zero.
Wait a minute, please. Just calm down.
Does look bad.
You aren't making sense. Let's suppose I am Zero. Why would I do something that would obviously cast suspicion on me?
Well, because you figured we'd think that. And you'd throw us off the trail by doing the exact opposite.
That's not a logical argument. Still, you do have at least half a point. Your argument doesn't confirm my guilt, but it does show us where we should be looking. The real Zero. The person who brought us here is likely the person who murdered that woman. Doesn't that seem like the most reasonable answer?
I mean, accounting for the first game, no.
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
So would the medical scanner have been thrown off if her body was on ice? Because we have those beds. We have those beds that can, like, freeze people, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm not entirely sure how that would work then.
That I would imagine that would throw off the time of death estimate.
If Zero was the murderer, then they could open anything they wanted to.
There is the fact that, like, a body that was, like, killed and then put into cryostasis or whatever wouldn't, like, wake up to become a normal human and then to a dead body or something, but...
Well, no, I was thinking that she could have died some time ago because of something related to these people. Like, for all we know, Temioji killed her before he was ever brought to the game, and that's part of the reason why he was brought here, and Zero brought the body to, like, make a point or something? To, like, leave that for us to find, and then dredge everything up? I don't know, I'm just trying to think a little out of the box.
I mean, didn't Zero say something about that?
I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole warren are under my control.
Exactly. Also, consider this. If the murderer isn't Zero, why would the AI Zero stay silent? He told us that his job was to make sure the game ran smoothly, but now the unexpected has happened, and he says nothing. Why would he do that? If he can see everything we do, then he must know who killed the old woman. So why has he kept his silence? The answer is simple. The murderer is Zero, or rather Zero Senior, I suppose you could say. He likely ordered Zero Junior, the AI, to keep his identity hidden. If Zero Junior told us about the murder, then Zero Senior's identity would be compromised. There is something else to consider as well. Perhaps this murder was not unexpected. Zero Senior murdered her, just as planned. Death is only another part of the game.
Killing someone is just a part of the game to him?
Well, there's no way to know for sure, but I would assume so.
"10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes.
Oh, I forgot that we'd opened the door.
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally."
Whoa, what was that?
I don't know.
Well, one thing's for sure.
And that is?
If we don't go vote, something bad's going to happen.
You see? Just as I said. Zero Junior ensures the game continues, even though someone has died. All of this is part of Zero Senior's plan.
Let's get back to the warehouse. If we all head to the AB rooms, maybe we'll see Zero Jr. After all, he told us he'd give us specifics once we gone in.
Oh, that's right. We haven't...
Yeah.
This is the first round, so we haven't heard from Zero Jr. at all.
Yeah. Well, you haven't heard the rules of, like, allying and betraying, at least.
Yeah, so we're gonna get a chance to ask. Although we only have 10 minutes.
Yeah. And last
We're
time it
really
did
going
take,
in
like,
there?
15 minutes based off of when the 45 minutes and 30-minute thing went off.
Yeah. I kinda don't want to. I mean, there was a dead lady in there just a few minutes ago. Huh? Wait. Fi, where'd you go?
Up here.
Up? Checking out the hatch. Whoa! What the hell is she doing? You must be really desperate to get high.
Seriously? That's the best you can do? I was expecting something about how I jump at the first sign of trouble.
Whatever. What are you up to up here anyway? Everybody's already gone into the AB rooms.
Yeah, well, there was something I wanted to check out.
And that is?
This thing. Remember it?
The hatch?
Try opening it.
How did you get up here?
No luck. I guess she jumped up on, like, the pipes? Or maybe she just cleared it. We've seen her jump that high before.
You just got up there too, at least.
Oh. Well, Fi probably gave us a hand, I would imagine. Because that's how we got up the first time, right? When we went through the hatch. It won't budge.
Then that means this AB room is locked down tight. No one could get in.
You're talking about whoever killed that old lady, aren't you?
Yeah.
You still think it's Kay, huh? Well, like Clover said, if Zero Senior is the killer, then it wouldn't matter if we could open this hatch or not.
I know. I just wanted to be sure.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
This is really
Let's
a problem.
I imagine Algernon's waiting for us.
He's a rabbit. Did you get that? That went over my head.
There's I forget if it's like a book or a poem called Flowers for Algernon that's about, like, it has...
I've heard of
or
that.
something.
But that's connected to a rabbit?
rat, which is what she originally thought Zero was, if you remember way back there.
Right, I forgot about the rat part of that. Okay.
Or mouse or whatever.
Yeah.
There's something on the screen.
Yeah, you're right. Nope, we did not read it. Not this time. You don't need to. Well, looks like there's no going back now.
Astute observation.
She didn't even chastise us for not reading.
Hooray! Everybody's finally here! I've been waiting.
So have we. We've got some questions for you, Zero. Who was that old what?
Will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions?
All?
The other people in the other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are, Siggy. I guess you probably can't hear them since these rooms are completely soundproof, but B.O. is especially loud. For real, B.O. I need you to shut up. There isn't much time. I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff, or the game will end before I'm done. So, no more questions from now on. No answers for anybody, okay? You just have to wait. Now, let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. For example,
Okay, so this is
Siggy,
the same
Fido,
explanation
you're
all the way
Dr.
through.
Looney. Okay then, I think that about does it for the basic rules.
Well, actually, there's a little bit more. But
It'll just have to wait, I guess. After all, it's almost time!
Hey, wait!
No, I won't wait and I can't wait. Didn't you hear me? It is time!
So we're not going to get the apple and banana explanation now.
Remains
No.
until Ambidex game.
You see,
There's significantly less time when you have to talk about a dead body, so you can't really talk about apple or banana.
Yeah.
see you later. Have a nice trouble.
We don't have time to talk about this. Choose betray.
What? You're kidding! You really want me to betray Luna?
We don't know if she'll ally or not. If we choose ally and she chooses betray, we're screwed.
I have a good bet that she's going to do the opposite of what we do.
That's a loss of 2 points. You tell me, Sigma. What's 3 minus 2?
What kind of idiot do you think I am? It's 1, obviously.
Exactly. If our BP gets down to 1, it's over. So?
Wait, what do you mean by it's over?
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Just press the damn button!
You're hiding something. Yeah, you've been suspicious from the get-go. I mean, how'd you know my name? Or how about when we found that old lady's body? You didn't even blink. Almost like you knew she would be in here. Look, I don't want to believe it, but are you?
Fine. If you won't do it, then I...
Don't think so. I'm not gonna move until you give me some answers. If I don't do anything, it'll just vote ally for us anyway. So let's hear it. What are you hiding? What's it's over supposed to mean?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Ooh, are we gonna get a choice?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
When your BP hits 0, you die. That's what I meant.
1.
Okay, yeah, we did get one at the very end.
You're just very quick as soon as 1 second is all you have left.
Yeah, that's all. We need less than half a second to think about what she just said and make an educated decision based on that.
Yeah.
But the real problem is that based on the way this game's been going, I really feel like Luna is just going to pick the opposite of whatever we pick. Like, you'd think, character-wise, so far, based on what we've seen, that she'll pick ally. But is she really? That's the problem. Because people keep changing their minds, based retroactively based on what we pick. So it almost doesn't matter. Well, next episode, we'll put it to the test, and we will see whether or not our decision actually affects her and whether we can come to a good outcome. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you all then.
Bye.